Hello and welcome to YouTube channel Technology Enthusiasm. In today's video, we are going to see how to reverse a number as well as a string and check whether it is a palindrome or not. So first of all, what's a palindrome? So suppose if a string consists of alphabets like BOAT, boat. If we reverse this word, so we will get a word which will be TAOB. So as we can see, the reverse of the string is not equal to the original string. Hence, this is not a palindrome. If we take another example, so this word level on being reversed will give the same word, that is level, and hence this is a palindrome. So now we will write a program to check whether a string or a number is palindrome or not. So in order to check for a palindrome, first of all we will have to reverse the number or the string. So let's do it. In Python, reversing a string is very easy. We just need to slice the string. Let's go ahead. Suppose we have made a variable string, and in that variable we will store the string which the user wants to check for palindrome. So we can simply slice this string using string slicing techniques, and this is how we can reverse the string. So this is one simple method of reversing any string in Python. So let us just print the reverse of the string, and we have stored the reverse of the string in the variable reverse. So let's just go ahead and run this, and here we can enter the string. For example, we want to enter a string which is boat. So this is the reverse of the string, and hence we can see that it is perfectly reversing the string. Similarly, if we want to check whether a number is palindrome or not, we can do it in the same manner, because even if we enter any number here, it is going to be accepted as a string. So we can see the reverse of the number, which is actually in the form of a string. If you want to confirm, you can check the type of the variable string. You can see it is belonging to str data type, and if we just check what's stored in the variable string, we will see it's the digits. So reversing a string in Python is as simple as that. Now our next step will be to check whether the original string is equal to the reverse of the string. So if original string is equal to the reverse of the string, we will print palindrome, else we will print it's not a palindrome. So let's go ahead and let's check. So let's check for a number, and as we can see, this is actually a palindrome. So we can see it's actually printing palindrome, and if we enter any number which is not a palindrome, so it has displayed it's not a palindrome. And we have also displayed the reverse of the number by printing the reverse variable. So this is the simple concept behind palindrome program in Python. As we know that in Python, reversing a string is as easy as this. We just need to follow the string slicing techniques. But in other languages, this flexibility may not be available. So let's see how we can reverse a string or a number in other languages. So we will comment this reversing technique. In Python, what we can also do is we can index a string. So there is another way of reversing a string. So let's see that. we will create a variable reverse and make it equal to an empty string. Then what we will do is we will run a for loop. So as we know, what range function does is it will give us a range of numbers through which we can iterate. So the numbers are going to start from length of string -1. We have written here -1, so the numbers are going to go till 0, and the numbers are going to be in the descending order, where each number will be 1 less than the previous number. We will see this in details when we run this program. So now what we will do is we will just add the character which is at index equal to the value of the index variable. So after this, let's print the reverse variable to see whether it is reversing the string properly or not. So let us enter any string. So we can see it is perfectly reversing. What we can also do is let us check for some other string. So we can see it is perfectly reversing the string. So this is another way of reversing a string in Python, but in some languages like Java this thing is not possible. So let us see if we were programming in Java what we would have done. So let us assume that we are just going to check whether a number is palindrome or not. So after getting the number, we will convert it into an integer. And let's comment this process of reversing. So let's change the name of the variable string to number. Now what we will do is we will have another variable and we will make it equal to number. So duplicate variable will get the value of the variable number. In other words, duplicate will get the value of the number that the user has entered. So now we will make a variable sum of numbers and we will initialize it to 0. So we will run a while loop while duplicate is greater than 0. So we will make a variable digit which will be equal to duplicate modulus 10, that is the number at ones place will be stored in the digit variable. Now in the variable sum of numbers we will store sum of numbers multiplied by 10 plus digit. Finally, we will divide the duplicate variable by 10 so that we can just get rid of the number which is at the ones place, and this process will continue until this condition is satisfied, that is duplicate variable has a value which is greater than 0. When this process is satisfied, we will get the reverse of the number in the variable sum of numbers. So if you want, you can print that to check whether it is properly reversing the number or not. So now what we will do is we will check whether sum of numbers which is containing the reverse of the number, is it equal to the original number itself. So if it is equal to the original number, what we will do is we will print palindrome, or you can modify this and print the number is a palindrome, else we can print it's not a palindrome. So let's just run this and check. So let us enter a number which is a palindrome. As we can see, this number is a palindrome. So you can see it is displaying the number is a palindrome, as well as the reverse of the number also it is displaying. Similarly, if we run this and if we check for a number which is not a palindrome, so we can see it has displayed not a palindrome. If you got to know something new from this video, please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you have any doubts, write that in the comment section. If you found this video useful, do not forget to share with your friends. Subscribe to this channel so that you can get more videos on problem solving with Python. Thank you for watching the video till the end. We will meet in some other video in future. Bye.